Hey, what's up everybody, it's Pablo1713. Hi and welcome in Skull and Bones, tips and tricks for open beta. So I was a part of technical test, closed test, alpha test and even closed betas for Skull and Bones since like 2021 or 22, I don't know, a long time ago. And now finally we got open beta from 8th till 11th of February 2024. So I got some tips and tricks that I learned through those years and I want to share them with you. So you know what, let's jump in and let's move on to the first tip and trick. Tip and trick number one is SSD is not required. So even the fact that I'm showing that SSD is required, I was testing it on two different hard drives, 4 terabytes, 256 and 128 megabytes for the cache, for the memory, and the game was running smoothly. The only thing that you have to keep in mind that the loading between getting off the ship and getting on the ship will take some time. It's not going to be like in Starfield where you can basically cannot play the game if you don't have SSD. Here you will be able to smoothly play the game, but you will have to wait about, as you will see right now, about 19 seconds to load into the land. And if you're going to transfer between the islands using the fast travel, it's going to take about a minute. So you know, you have to be patient. Tip and trick number two, tutorial mission. Just go straight. This is the most confusing tutorial mission that I ever played. They are not saying to you anything. You have to just go straight because the objective is to get your ship sunken. So attack those ships that will show up and get close to them. Don't run away, and then the additional ships gonna show up. And don't waste time in here. Don't try to fight them. Just go and die because this will speed up your process, because this is the part where you're gonna play the single player experience part. Tip and trick number three, character cosmetics. Don't waste your time right in here, because later on in the game you'll be able to customize this. So just go quickly through the basic here and move on. Don't waste your time. Later on your main island there will be atelier. So as you can see, Vanity Atelier, where you can customize your character. You can change your physical appearance and also buy clothes and all the cosmetics that you want. As you can see, and even have the better presentation of your character. So don't waste your time right there. You'll be able to customize and even get the emotes in here. So you know, you will be able to do and get a better presentation of your character right in this cosmetic shop. Tip and trick number four, tutorial map. I don't know why they are doing this mission, but don't waste your time in here. Just go through the shipwreck, go to this island. When you will meet this guy, take the mission from him, get off this island, go to the left side. When you're gonna have the items that you will collect, go back to this guy and then go inside of this shipwreck. And here, break the lock and get inside of the ship. Go up and left and this will start the cinematic. Get off the ship and sail to the yellow mark, because this is the single player part of the game. Tip and trick number 5, blueprints and crafting. So this is the part of the map in Sand End where you make all the crafting and you can buy most of the blueprints right in here. So we're gonna start with the blacksmith. Of course you can acquire the contracts in here to get additional silver, but also you can buy the blueprints right in here. As you will see, we're gonna go to the blueprints. And as you can see, you got plenty of blueprints and information about them. Here's the cost of blueprint for the long gun number 1, and also materials that are going to be acquired to make that blueprint, because it's, you know, you're buying the blueprint and then you'll be able to craft it. So then we're going to go to the crafting, and you will see when we're going to go to the long gun number 1 again. As you can see, you got the information about the cost right in here. So acacia plant, cast iron, and also additional silver. And don't forget about the ammunition. This is very important to have ammunition crate, because without it you'll be unable to fire. So at the start 300 will be enough. Just zoom on the map to find the materials that you're looking for. As you can see, we've got coconuts right in here. So just sail close and then you'll have this mini game where you can harvest. Just aim for the green to get the most of the harvest. And with the tip and trick number 6, refining materials. So when you're gonna have the materials, then you're gonna need to refine them to the, you know, finer stage of this material. So for example, wood will be transferred to the planks, and so on and so on. So don't forget that you have to refine them. Tip and trick number 7, carpenter. So this is a very important person. Of course, we can buy the blueprints, but the blueprints are most focused on additional buffs for your ship. So for example, as you can see, sail or repair range or duration of some stuff. But in crafting items, here you can craft and upgrade your tools. This is very important because they will give you additional buffs. And for example, you can increase the range of your spyglass or get additional crowbar. As you can see, there are also some furniture where you can get additional damage multiplier. So here you can make your ship even stronger, acquiring those additional furniture items. Tip and trick number 8, rescue kit. This is the most important thing, rescue kit. You have to have it because when you're gonna fight, you will be in the situation where you're gonna have the ship is critically damaged. And only way to get to life is to use the rescue kit. Without it, you will sink. So whenever you're gonna use it, some portion of your health will be decreased, and you'll be able to get to the full health until you're gonna get to the port town. Don't take the restoration kit, but take the rescue kit. You can mistake it because it's on R, and also craft some repair kits because they're gonna be also useful. Tip and trick number 9, quick shipboarding. When you're gonna press and hold Z or B on the gamepad, you're gonna quickly get to your ship, wherever you are on the island. Quick tip and tip on number 10, cook your food, because when you are collecting the food, they are in the raw stage, so you need to grill them, cook them, right, to get better buff for them. So when you are on your ship, when you are using maximum speed, your stamina will go down, and the only way to repair it or recover it is to slow down or use the food, so it will increase the amount of stamina that you have. But remember that there's a cooldown and you have to wait for some in here 10 seconds until you're gonna use it again. Tip and trick number 11, warehouse and cargo. On your main island in Santen, there's a warehouse where you can access your cargo, and also on each island where there's an outpost, you can access the warehouse as well, but you need to find the cat. As you can see, this is the underground object where you can interact, and then you can access the warehouse items. Then you can manage the cargo between your ship and your warehouse. So because your cargo is not unlimited, you have the limitation on your cargo on your ship, you want to transfer them between the cargo and the warehouse. So what thing you need to get off your cargo? Well, get off all the weapons, all the furniture, and also materials and special items into your warehouse, because you don't want to carry them, they are very heavy and they're gonna use your weight capacity. So what things you need to keep on your ship? Keep the refined food, ammunition, repair kits, and also rescue kits. And the treasure maps, you cannot transfer them, so they're gonna stay on your ship. Tip and trick number 12, equip the ship. When you're gonna craft the ship, remember that it's gonna be empty. You need to equip it with the cannons and other stuff, otherwise you'll be unable to shoot, right? Without the cannons. So remember to take a look on some statistics, like the optimal range. And as you see in here, if you're gonna be short range, this will mean that it's not gonna be very efficient against the targets that are gonna be far away in the range. And if you're gonna equip the item in the other slot, it will be removed from the previous slot. So, just keep an eye what you are doing when you're equipping the items in here. Also remember to use all the attachments because they're gonna give you additional buffs. And also in the furniture, here we're just going to take additional one attachment. And in the furnitures, remember that you can have only one major furniture, so take the best one that you will have. With the minor furniture, just use as many as you can. Tip and trick number 13, when you die. When you die, in here, as you can see in this situation against the Tylosaurus, so the sea monster, don't worry, you're going to have two options to choose from. You can spawn at the sea, or you can spawn at your nearest dock that you uncovered. So, better is to respawn on the sea, because you're gonna need to recover your shipwreck and all the items that you had on your ship. Otherwise, it will be lost, because any other players can pick it up. And also, remember that if you're gonna be in this situation like me, and you're gonna have to face again the monster, it may happen that you will lose, it will sink you once again. Then again and again. And if it's gonna happen 3 times or 2 times, you will have no more option to spawn on the sea. At the sea, you'll be able only to spawn at the closest port. That's just too bad, right? But this is how it is. Tip and trick number 14, fastest way to get a ship. We got a shipwright where we can craft the ships. It can be very tempting to buy the blueprint and craft them, but remember that they are locked behind the infamy level, and also they're gonna be very costly. And the fastest way is to finish the main gold icon story, so John Scarlock's story. This is the fastest way to get infamy and also the ships, because it's gonna automatically unlock some ships for you, so you will not waste the materials on them, you're just gonna unlock them. Tip and trick number 15, treasure maps. So on the treasure map there are going to be two hints. One is the island and second is the object. That will give you information where is the treasure. So it's going to be next to this item. As you can see, we got the skeleton with the sword. And this is the place where was this treasure hidden. So this is the only way to find the treasure. There are going to be no other hints. So you need to find the island and then look for the item that was on this treasure map. And I just want to show what were the rewards from this treasure. As you can see, we got some refined metal, we got attachment, and we got the weapon. So this is a great way to get some really high-end weapons for your ships. So just hunt for the treasure maps. That's gonna be a good idea. Tip and trick number 16, best loot source. For me, best loot source was the plundering. You can plunder the enemy settlements that are on the map. You just need to get close, start the plunder by holding the plunder button, right? That will show up. And then you need just to hold and face all the reinforcements that are gonna come in here into this area. So you just need to go to all the stages that are, this bar is slowly filling until it's gonna get to the final stage, where you get the most of the plunder and all the loot. As you will see, you'll get the loot from the ships that will get in here, because you're gonna sink them, and also you get the loot from this plunder. And I want to show you how much plunder loot we had in here after this plunder. You can see plenty of loot in here, plenty of silver and additional cannonballs, some additional materials. It was super awesome. Tip and trick number 17, monster meat. So you can have the monster meat by finishing the monster quest, which is right in here. And once you're gonna kill the Tylosaurus, right, you'll be able to have the Tylosaurus tooth and also meat, and you can change it. You can eat it, but don't eat it. You can change it to some cosmetic items, very unique ones. So get in here, get some unique cosmetics for your character. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for all the tips and tricks here. This is the final secret tip where you can find the ghost ship. So yeah, very special ship, very fun to attack. And I think that's gonna be all for the tips and tricks for the open beta. This time open, that's amazing. After 2 years almost of playing with closed betas, closed alphas, some technical tests, secret betas, now finally open. So you know, I'm glad that finally people are gonna be able to test it. And then if you like it, then you can buy it. You know, this is the perfect option for you to just test it and then have your own opinion. And remember, at the first part of the game where it is strictly single player with those tutorial map, just get through it as quickly as you can, because this is just a waste of time. So get through them as fast as you can and then start your fun when you're gonna be on the online map. And remember, with the PvP, the PvP will only turn on when you're gonna go to the specific mission that will spawn on the mission map. So if you're gonna be some additional event that will say that this is PvP event, the PvP will turn on and they're gonna be pop-up information that the PvP will start. Otherwise, this is PvE, so you don't have to worry about other players. They can join you and help you, but they cannot attack you until you're gonna be in the specific event. Alright, so I hope that those tips and tricks are gonna be very useful for you and you're gonna have some fun with the game. So boys and girls, thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you had some fun with me, and I hope that we're gonna meet each other next time. So boys and girls, have a wonderful day, and if you're watching this at night, then good night. See you next time.